Samantha leaves home at 7:55 a.m. and drives 75 kilometers to work at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour. It takes 15 minutes for her to walk from the parking lot at work to her office. Determine her arrival time at the office. Now, the first thing that we're going to consider is we're going to consider this distance, speed, time triangle, where time equals to distance divided by speed. And that's the formula we're going to use. Time is equal to distance divided by speed. Now, what is the distance? Well, the distance is 75 kilometers, right? And what is the speed? The speed is 60 kilometers per hour. So that's the speed. And so in order for us to determine the time, we divide 75 by 60, which gives us 1.25. And so the time taken is 1.25 hours. Now, what is 0.25 expressed in terms of, what is 0.25 hours expressed in terms of minutes? Well, we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That's 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 0.25 of an hour is going to be equal to 0.2, in terms of minutes, it's going to be equal to 0.25 multiplied by 60, and that gives us 15 minutes. And so that means that the time taken is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 hour and 15 minutes, and we're going to add that to 7:55. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want to figure out what time did she arrive at work. That's what we're trying to figure out. So we add 5 and 5, and that gives us 0. I'm sorry, we add 5 and 5, and that gives us 10. We put the 0 down. We bring the 1 up. Now we have 5 plus 1 plus 1, and so that gives us 7. Next we say 8 plus 1, and 8 plus 1 is, I'm sorry, next we say 7 plus 1, and 7 plus 1 is 8. So we have 8 hours and 70 minutes. Now that's the time. So we have 8 hours and 70 minutes. But remember, it says that it takes 15 minutes for her to walk from the parking lot at our office. So that means that we have to take 870, right? And we have to add 15 minutes to it. And the reason why we're adding 15 minutes is because it takes her 15 minutes to walk from the parking lot at work to her office. And so if we add 870 and 15 minutes, we get 0 plus 5, which is 5. We get 7 plus 1, which is 8. And we get 8 plus 0, which is 8. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take 8 hours and 85 minutes, and we're going to express it as 8 hours, it's supposed to be hours with an S, 8 hours plus 60 minutes plus 25 minutes. What do? Well, we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And so what we did here is we took 85 minutes and we separated into 60 minutes and 25 minutes. And so we have 8 hours plus 60 minutes plus 25 minutes. Now 60 minutes is equal to an hour. And so we have 8 hours plus 1 hour plus 25 minutes. And we add 8 plus 1, and 8 plus 1 is 9. So it's going to be 9 hours and 25 minutes. And so what that means is that the time of our arrival is 9:25 a.m. And so that's the time of our arrival at the office, 9:25 a.m. And that's the answer to this question.